digging our way back in the forest with a small little observation. Sometimes it helps to look up and not only down. We have a tendency to keep our eyes on the ground when we are looking for hot spots, but this wooden plank that's been attached to that tree is straight close to where we found all the old coins. Might be related, might explain it to some degree. Maybe it's a kid, some kids used to have a hut in the trees here. The nails are squared, so it's quite old. That would explain the coins and the kind of awkward distribution of the years all the way from 1876 to 1930. So maybe it's a small coin collection from the 30s or 40s that we've stumbled upon. Today's plan is to do the rest of the area and continue along the trees. If we don't find anything surrounding this little patch, I'm tempted to believe that this was some kid's coin collection that I've stumbled upon. Then we just have to walk through the forest again and see if we can find something equally exciting. I'll get back to you once I've started digging some holes. Well, this hunt hasn't been as easy as yesterday or yesterday's. When you decide to dig a target here, it will take you 10 minutes of digging until you found what gave you the signal. And I've dug 7-8 targets, and it's been nails and one more of those bottle openers. No coins. So I kind of moved myself a couple of meters west, and I've got the best signal I had so far today. And luckily, of course, it had to be under a couple of roots, and it took 10 minutes. I don't know what it is yet, but it's an old coin, and I'll give it some water and get back to you and give you a macro shot from it. That's very strange. It's got the exact same size as Toøre, but this is definitely not Håkon the 7th. And I can't make out what kind of coin it is. It's got a Roman 2 number on it, but I've never seen any Oscar II coins like this. This one must be taken home and identified at a later stage. But it was today's first coin, and it's obviously old, and it's obviously something we haven't found before. So all that digging hasn't been for nothing. I'm looking forward to coming home and investigating this one further. I'll dig a little bit more, then we'll see. This is one of those holes that starts out with a very clear signal, and you start digging in one area and then it just expands until you have more of a ditch, and you dig out quite a lot. It takes some time, and we end up with this toy gun, a Colt Police positive double action. Oh, it's cool. It's my first toy gun. But it's been many of those holes today, expanding trenches, so to speak. I've moved more away from the area with the coins, and I'm gonna work my way over to the end, and then I'll call it today, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, where are we? Okay. You think I drink too much? Well, doesn't matter. Today's finds. This was not that, this wasn't a hunt from heaven, but they can't be all. So this was more a normal hunt. We got this gun at the end. I like it. When I was young, we had these pink rolls of paper that they had put gunpowder in, and you put them into toy guns, and you could fire them, and they made sound. This one isn't that kind, but I guess this one is probably older. Patent by Dovre. Dovre is a place in Norway. Now they're famous for making wool underwear. So but I don't know, 50 years ago they made guns. Some nails, one more of these bottle openers, although we haven't found a lot of bottle caps. We got these two. But the most exciting thing today was the coin. I told you I thought it might be Oscar II because of the mark on the back, and I was right. It was Oscar II, but it's a Swedish one. Remember I told you that Oscar II was the king of Norway and Sweden at the same time? So this is actually a Swedish coin. And his slogan, I've been telling you about this king's slogans, the one like everything for Norway or all for Norway. And this one is like the brotherhoods, for the benefit of the brotherhood. It might be referring to the trying to build like some kind of companionship between Norway and Sweden. I don't think he was particularly successful, but that, at least that was his slogan. You can imagine if Barack Obama was to make coins now saying yes we can. It's the same kind of thing. And there you got it. I knew straight away that something was strange because I saw the Roman 2 figure indicating Oscar II, but then at the other side I saw this rim, and no Norwegian Oscar II looks like this. But I didn't think about it as a Swedish coin, but it's a Swedish coin. It's 2 öre from 1890, and these three kings, these three crowns that you see there, that's also has some history to it. That's when Sweden became one country, because they used to be 3 kingdoms, Svealand, Götaland and whatever. And when they united, they become the Kingdom of Sweden. So, damn the Swedes. We have 1890 2 öre from Oscar. And the whole reason Oscar became King of Norway, it was like, because Denmark and Norway, which was then a kingdom before, they were supporting Napoleon. And when he lost the war, the Swedes were kind of given Norway as a gift from the winning parties, from Russia and Great Britain. So this union was never particularly popular in Norway, and it ended, as I said before, in 1905. But now we are in the Union period. I've been trying to investigate to see if this coin was actually currency in Norway at the time. I'm not sure about it. I haven't been able to find out that yet, if you could actually use that coin in Norway, although it was a Swedish coin. I know that we didn't produce 2 öre in that year in Norway. As you can see, we produced it in 1889 and 1891. But not in 1890. I don't know if there was some kind of collaboration between the coin production. I would reckon then that if so, it was produced in around 1 million samples, and it's not particularly worthwhile. I saw some of them on the net, in an auction, and you could buy them for $15. So not a very valuable coin, but still it's the first Swedish coin, and we are in the 19th century, which is always fun. And yeah, it's been okay, better than I expected. This place that we've been hunting now, I guess is kind of I guess we're kind of done with that now. We have to find a new site, but it was okay to find one more Oscar for the collection. So that's me checking out. Thanks for watching, and now I have to focus on some studying, so it will be a couple of days before I get out again. But I'm enjoying your videos out there. A lot of many good videos, all the way from New Zealand to California. So here's the contribution from Norway for this week, and see you next time. Digging Norway checking out.